Yeah, what's up, man? Hope y'all having a blessed one. Back with another one right here. We got security guard lost his life on the job in front of his son after altercation. Dang. Let's get into this one right here, man. Losing your life in front of your son is cold work, man. Jesus, man. God bless this brother, man. It's crazy.
Up, be sure to tap that like button.
Jesus.
Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. This is a requested video. Salute to the fan member who brought this situation to my attention. I appreciate your support. But let's get right into the story. As a man, most of us know regardless of what, we have to get up, go out, and earn a living. As a single man with no kids, just to make sure you set yourself up to live a comfortable life, and you won't have to ask nobody for nothing. But if you choose to go the family route and have kids, now you have to provide. It's different from just taking care of yourself. Now you have other mouths to feed and you. But for us that choose to go that route, we understand early on, sacrifice. You might gotta work jobs you don't like to make ends meet, not be able to eat steak every night and buy designer because you have other people to take care of. But as a family man, that's just it. That's the point. The goal is to make sure your family is straight by any means. As we get older, most of us find our passion and purpose. And if you are lucky, you'll eventually turn that job to a career. It's a beautiful thing after you have tried so many things to provide for your family, to finally find your calling. And as we become seasoned into fatherhood, it becomes second nature on what you got to do out here to survive. Work, provide, never stay complacent, have fun, live life, and pick game in our kids so maybe they can be better than us. You would think out the way, living in your purpose, not in the streets, taking care of your family, punching the clock, is the prime example of a civilian, that you wouldn't run into any kind of trouble. But unfortunately, that's just not the world we live in. Everybody is walking around with a point to prove. There's no talking or compromise. A simple argument can go from words to shots going off in seconds. It seems like some people wake up looking for a reason just to catch 50 years. But as a man, you have to stand up, defend yourself and what you believe in. But we never think the same thing we stand for will be the reason we fall, especially while on the job trying to provide. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll be discussing a recent case of a security guard who lost his life on the job in front of his son after an altercation. Earlier this year, Jamal Davis was a 38-year-old man navigating life in Baltimore. Described as a stand-up guy who loved his community and the people in it. Said to move with purpose and integrity and loved his kids. The father of 5 worked hard to find a way to provide and take care of his family as the primary breadwinner. After a few jobs, he would finally find his purpose, being a security guard and protecting local businesses. Because as we know, our city can get wicked, and some feel safer with people like Jamal around. The man loved what he did and took pride in getting up every day and protecting his community. He started working back in 2021 for a company called Cameo, who contracted their guards to work at local restaurants. And about a year ago, Jamal was sent to work at the McDonald's on Ricerstown Road and Cold Spring in the Park Heights area of the city. Known to be a wild area with a lot going on, Jamal went above and beyond to make sure his customers felt safe. You had regulars that came in every day just to chop it up and talk to the man. And eventually, his 16-year-old son would even start working there with him. On January 12th of this year, it was a regular day for the family man. He headed to work, spoke to everybody that came in, and his son was also on the schedule this day as well. It got later into the afternoon. Jamal was sitting and talking to an elderly customer when some hoppers or teenagers walked into the restaurant. Somewhere in the mix, something happened for Jamal to feel like he had to address the situation and reinforce the rules. As people was just buying food, the minor situation would turn into a full-fledged altercation. And in a matter of seconds, multiple shots went off, hitting the man. His son, who was working and witnessed the whole thing, came to his father's aid. As people called BPD, he called his mother, scared and in shock, telling her, "I'm trying to stop the bleeding. My father been shot, but I can't stop it. He is bleeding out." Police arrived to the location around 4 p.m. to find Jamal suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, the father and security guard would pass away from his injuries. People were in shock, and customers who talked to Jamal on the regular spoke out, saying how he was a man who stood for something, kept the troubled community safe, and only wanted to do right by his family. Some stated they were surprised of who it happened to, but not that the situation happened, because the city is wild right now. One of the main things was his son had to witness his father losing his life for simply doing his job. His company spoke out, sending their prayers to Jamal's family and stating how great of a man he was. The owner of the McDonald's also spoke out on how much of an impact Jamal had on the customers and the environment of the restaurant, making sure people felt safe. As police investigated, they at first had no leads on the situation, only that the parties that was alleged to be involved were juveniles. Jamal's family would start a GoFundMe in order to lay the man to rest. As the family was left to grieve, surveillance video of the incident was handed over to police. It showed the group of teens into the restaurant. They all seemed to be geeking and acting crazy before Jamal went and tried to calm them down. It's alleged that's when one out the group either pulled the gun or grabbed Jamal's gun during the altercation and shot the man before they then all fled the scene. Still images and video was released of the teens, as now they are all wanted for questioning, but not as of yet. Rest in peace to Jamal, who family and friends stated just celebrated a birthday and was happy with his position in life. I send my prayers and condolences to his family, especially his 16-year-old who had to witness that. Hopefully, he can heal through the trauma. I will share the link to the GoFundMe in the description if anybody wants to support the family. It's always unfortunate for a life to be lost, but for doing your job and to be targeted by the same community you were trying to protect just hits a little harder. As another family man myself, who is the exact same age as Jamal, I understand personally the struggle of trying to stand for something and take care of your family, staying safe and out the way. But unfortunately for black men, our communities has made that a job within itself. We lost a lot of value for life. It used to be the street dude was the only one who had to watch their back because they was out there in that environment. But now it's everybody. You have to watch women, men, your family, your own circle, even the hoppers. You can't even view them as kids no more because they will take your life. It's terrible. We have to view our own people as a threat. And the crazy thing is, most of us only have that energy for each other. We get in front of a judge or police, it's no ma'am, yes sir. As a community, hopefully one day we will wake up and understand a disagreement or small argument doesn't call for guns to come out and lives gone. Until then, unfortunately, the city will continue the vicious cycle of lives gone too soon, whether to the ground or to the cell. But hey, that's the Baltimore way.
Real shit, man. R.I.P. to Jamal, man. Shit, man. That type of shit gotta stop. That senseless murder, just murders all within. That shit gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop killing each other with dumb shit. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this video right here, man. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed one. See y'all on the next video. Real shit, that killing shit gotta stop, bro. Like,